So it's full time here at Villa Park where Newcastle United have picked up a point. Now, before the start of the game, I would have took a point, but considering Villa went down to 10 men for the last 25 minutes, Newcastle couldn't break them down. And it's that old saying, well, I'm going to striker to do it. Obviously, there was chance towards Alexander Isak at full time, one greedy bastard. In particular, by probably a quarter of the fans, not very happy with his action. Rightly so, they've got every right to voice their concern. But obviously Newcastle, the positives are, before the sending off the first 65 minutes, I actually think Newcastle were pretty decent, in particular first half. Anthony Langa was put through really early on, should have scored 1-on-1. He's got to put that away. And then we had a claim for a penalty, and I think Gordon had a shot which deflected over the bar in the same play. It was Barnes who was trying to claim the penalty, and Gordon also had a shot low down, which their brand new goalkeeper, who was replacing Martinez, saved today. Villa just weren't at it for me first half. Nick Pope didn't have much to do. I can't remember Nick Pope having a save to make, to be fair. Obviously, there was a lot of talk this morning. Would Pope start? Would it be Ramsdale? Obviously, with the lineup, we'll go through that a little bit more in depth in the last word, which is coming up probably tomorrow morning. We've got 2 more videos coming later. We've also got the match vlog and, of course, scoring the players as well. So stay tuned for that later. But a flat back 4 and your usual 3 midfield. Alanga started ahead of Murphy. It was Gordon up top. We knew that was going to be the case. So that was your lineup. That was your first half. Second half, Newcastle just went off the pace a little bit, I felt. I thought Villa had a lot more of the ball. They weren't doing much with it. Look, Nick Pope only really had 2 shots at him that was straight at him down his throat. And the other one, Donny Malin, the substitute later on in stoppage time, was fairly easy one to make. And really, Pope didn't have much to do. So credit to Newcastle's defence, because last season, it was only back 4 months ago, we conceded 4 goals here. We got ripped apart that day. Trippier and Shea, who were absolutely fantastic today, by the way. And handled Villa really well. All of Rodgers to Watkins to Onana. So we're handling really well. But the cutting edge, obviously that red card, the one piece of magic that Newcastle did have in that second half, was a great through ball. Gordon is tugged back outside the box. Konsa has to go. Last man outside the box. He deserved that red. But Newcastle didn't really take full advantage of that red card for me. For me, the game is there to be won, but we haven't got a recognised striker, and we've got a striker who came off the bench, played the last, 5-6 minutes, who isn't really Premier League proven. He's in the making. He'll develop, hopefully, into a quality Premier League striker, but that might take a couple of years. But no clear-cut chances for me. Is it a game that Newcastle 2 points drop? I'm going to say it is, you know. I actually think we played really well. That's the positive to come from. And I'm talking before the red card. I thought we were the better team. Yes, Villa had a bit more of the ball second half before the red card. Didn't do anything with it. So for me, I actually think it is 2 points drop. And I never thought I would say that, looking at pre-season, how inconsistent it's been with the performances throughout, across Asia, back at home as well. We haven't won, obviously, a game in pre-season, public pre-season games, because Carlisle was behind closed doors. So all in all, positive display. It's a positive point, I do feel. But what if we had Isak on that pitch? Look, you got a lot of stick by Newcastle fans at the end there, by a quarter of the fans, I would say. And it needs resolved, doesn't it? Obviously, we've got a bit of a time off now. We've got, 9 days until the next game on the Monday night against Liverpool, which will be a cauldron of an atmosphere. Of course it will be. Newcastle obviously have Jacob Ramsey literally through the door. Obviously, a bit weird that we're at Aston Villa today and we're signing their midfielder. That'll be announced, no doubt, in the next 48 hours. No qualms about that. Got to get Vissa through the door for me. It's a clear sign. And I know all the journalists who are here today will talk about the final third, because if we had a decent striker, we'd probably win that game. There was just little bits of times where the crosses were coming in, and Gordon's not an out-and-out striker. I think in the first half, Gordon got ahead to it, and I'm thinking a striker glances that on. Just the ounce of movement and stuff like that, where I feel like Newcastle lacked in that 6-yard penalty box area. But all in all, it's a point on the road against Villa. A clean sheet, they're the positives. Yes, we should have broke down the final third, but we haven't came away with defeat. It's a what if, I would say it's a what if today. But point on the road, more videos to come later on here on Newcastle Fans TV.